Hello and thanks for tuning in to Me and My Golf. It's time for the Impact Show. I'm Piers Ward. I have no Andy Proudman here, so you've just got me today, and we're talking about your slice. We're going to show you how we're going to change your transition by working at your knuckles. Let's take charge of your game. Now, before we get started in today's Impact Show, exciting times ahead. Next week, it's Ryder Cup. Cannot wait. So excited for this event. It's going to be an amazing event. We have no idea who's going to win. Obviously Team Europe, hopefully, fingers crossed. But we were very fortunate to actually do some filming at Paris National. We've done lots of social mini clips. We've done an Impact Show, Me and My Golf Weekly. Plus we had a Ryder Cup mega match, Me and My Golf versus Seb on Golf and Chris Ryan Golf. And they're going to be launching probably next Monday, but definitely next week. So it's a 3-part match. You've got to check it out. It's going to be fantastic. So let's see if we can stop this slice of yours. Now, as you know, September is all about the slice at Me and My Golf, and we've been taking you through this journey of setup, backswing. Today we're going to be talking about, as you know already, the transition. So the transition, that bit between the back and the downswing, crucial for golfers and how it affects the club face and the club shaft. And we're very much going to be talking about the club face with this, because one of the biggest issues that we see when someone's slicing the golf ball can be caused, or one of the biggest reasons, should I say, can be caused by that transition. So have a look at this. This is such a common fault. So from the top of the backswing, even if the club face is in a square position, we see this move where the knuckles on the lead hand move towards the top of the forearm. Now, as I do that, look what it does to the club face. It opens the club face, which is a bad start, obviously. And as a result, it probably means that you're going to be swinging down a little bit steeper and a little bit more across the ball, a little bit more over the top. So you're cutting across the golf ball with an open face. And this can happen purely because of a bad move here with that lead hand. That's crazy. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to do that move now, hit a golf shot with TrackMan in play, and you're going to see how this ball flight can be affected. Let's actually aim in the right place, Piers. So I'm just going to work very hard at this cupping of the lead wrist in my downswing. Let's see what the face to path relationship is when I hit this golf ball. It might catch the right edge of the fairway, but a very high, soft, weak, spinny slice that we'll often see by golfers doing this move here. So that is what we do not want. Now, what do the best players do? What do the tour pros do? Well, they do the opposite. So at the top of the backswing, these knuckles here actually move away from the top of the forearm. Varying amounts, but some of them will do it a lot, where they move the knuckles this way, and it's not a conscious move for a lot of them. And what they'll do from there is they'll shallow the club. As you can see, I'm shallowing the shaft as a result, as well as getting the club face in a better position as I start my downswing. So from here now, it's a lot easier for you to get a squarer club face when you're striking the golf ball. So how your knuckles move and hand moves and wrist when you do your transition is actually really important. So here's your question as well. Imagine you are someone that does this, cups the wrist as you start your transition. If you were to do this, which is what we want, what the tour players do, how is that going to affect your dynamic loft when you are striking the golf ball? So will it make the dynamic loft higher or lower? There's your question. Post down below and we'll pin a winner at the top of the comments section. So how do we fix this? How do we get this wrist into a nice place as you start your downswing? Now, Mr. Proudman may not be here today, but his drill is here. He actually made this drill. I've got to give him credit for this. I can't take the credit. He actually did this walking from a hotel room to breakfast, I think, the one morning, walking with his iPhone. So we're going to get you to hold on to your iPad or iPhone so that the bottom of the pad pushes into your forearm. So we can have it away from there, maybe when you're starting your backswing, but as you start your downswing, it pushes into the lead forearm. And that's the key. So you're going to swing to the top. You can put the right hand there as well if you want to, but we want to feel pressure as you're starting your transition, lower body goes first, of the iPad pushing into your lead forearm. If you can get that and then continue to rotate the forearm down to a square club face at impact, hopefully, and then through impact, it really does give you the sensation of how this wrist has got to work. So if you did literally 3 or 4 of those and then go straight into a golf shot, we see a very, very different face to path relationship when we're striking the golf ball, a very different club face alignment when we're striking it. So I'm just going to hit this one. and let's see what we get when I hit this golf ball. I'm gonna have that same feeling of the knuckles coming down like so, coming away from the top of the lead forearm. Imagining that iPad's in there, and I'm sure it's gonna do a lot for my ball flight. So beautiful, probably about a 4 or a 5 yard draw. I'll take that on most days. So you can see the difference by you just changing how this wrist works in your transition. So your job is to video your golf swing, put the slow-mo on and have a look at what it does. It's going to be very difficult to see the wrist if it's just a minute movement, but if you see a big movement, a big cupping like this on the way down, then you know that you have that fault. And ultimately, if you are slicing the golf ball and you just did the iPad drill, Andy's iPad drill, it's definitely going to help you get rid of that. So we hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions whatsoever, post them down below and don't forget to answer the dynamic loft question. Also hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, Me and My Golf Weekly, we're talking about how to shift weight to hit straighter drive. So you need to check this out right now. The issue we see when someone has a poor pressure shift in their downswing, in their transition, is when they, from the top of the backswing, leave all that weight on the back foot. I know already the club is going to be good. 6.9 to the right, so I've gone from 7.7 left to 6.9 to the right. So there you have it. If you like the look of that, make sure you click on the link down here to go and check out meandmygolf.com. Take advantage of the free trial, and Andy will be over there. He'll be back off his vacation, and you'll see him and me there, and hopefully we can help your golf this year. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you soon.